No se escucha, teacher.
Microphone here. Can you hear me now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Let's start the class, and I hope Antonio can join the class. And Fatima, well, she is not able yet. Let's just practice a little bit about the verbs for third person in simple present tense. Let's just practice. This is only a practice. I hope that you remember the practice about the the verbs in the simple present tense. Remember the wheel? Do you remember this game, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what you need to do is to conjugate the different verbs for third person, he, she, or it. And we are going to use this little wheel, like a fortune wheel, okay? I'm going to give a spin for the wheel so you can practice with the verbs. For example, number one, brush, brush.
Broches.
I brush my hair, you brush your hair, he brushes. Yes, let's try to conjugate the verb completely, trying to use he and she. Okay, so he brushes,
Broches. She.
she brushes. Okay, very good. Let's do it one more. One more verb. Wash. I wash the dishes. You wash the dishes. He
Watches.
washes. She
Watches.
washes the dishes. It's an activity that we do at home. Wash the dishes. You eat, you dish, and then you clean it up. Okay, one more, one more. Let's spin the wheel. Love. I love Acapulco. You love Acapulco. He
He loves
Acapulco.
Acapulco.
Com-
She loves Acapulco.
Very good. Very good. One more. Different verbs, different actions, activities we do during the day. Call. Call my friends. I call my friends. You call your friends.
He calls
He calls
my friends.
his friends. Okay.
She
She
calls my friends.
or her friends. Remember
Her,
possessive.
her.
Very good. One more. Cook. I cook my breakfast. You cook your breakfast. He,
He cooks my breakfast. She cooks my breakfast.
okay. Now also we can practice saying my, his, or her. He cooks his breakfast. She cooks
She,
her breakfast. Okay.
okay.
One more. Eliminate this and spin the wheel. One more verb. I talk. I talk with my friends. Here is Fatima. I talk with my friends. You talk with your friends. He
He talks my friends
with
with my friends. No.
with his.
With his.
He talks with his friends.
She talks with my friends. No.
Her friends.
Her friends. Her
Her,
friends.
her friends. Hello, Fatima. How are you doing?
Hello, teacher, and disculpe, estuve ausente en un momento, tuve complicaciones de salud y apenas estoy ingresando a clases.
Are you okay, Fatima?
Yes.
That's good, Fatima. Thank you. I sent a message to your mom, but it's very good to know that you are fine now. Very good. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you for joining the class. We are practicing with Carolina about the third person singular verbs in the present for he, she, or it, and different routines and activities we do during the day. For example, for he, she, or it, we add an s to the verb. For example, I work, she works, or he works. She eats, he plays, and so on. We add an s. Some verbs ending in consonant plus y, we change the y to an I and add es. Study, studies. Cry, cries. Verbs ending in O, SH, CH, X, or double S, we add ES. For example, go, goes, wash, washes. And Carolina is getting better. She is practicing too. So I am presenting you a web page to conjugate these verbs with he, using his or her as possessives or any other activity. Let's do it again with Carolina. Are you ready, Carolina?
Ready to
Okay, one more verb. Here is Antonio also. Very good, Antonio. He's joining the class. Take. Very good. For example, I take my books to school. I take my books to school. You take your books to school. But he, Carolina,
he takes my book. His, no, no, yeah, otra.
no worry, don't worry.
He
He
takes
takes
his book.
his books to school. Very good. What about she? Hello, Antonio. Hello. She what? She?
He takes her
Hello,
book.
Exactly. Because the books belongs to her or the books belongs to him. Very good. One more verb. Antonio, this is an activity we did last class or last week. Remember the activity? Now one more verb. Drink. Drink. For example, I I drink water. You, Antonio, you drink water. He what?
he drinks.
He,
He drinks water. She
she,
She drinks
she
water.
drinks water. Very
Water.
good. Exactly. This is only an example. We are changing the verb. Remember? One more. Run.
run.
I run. You run.
He,
What about he?
he runs.
He runs. What about she, Antonio?
He runs park.
She runs. And that's it. Remember? Adding an S at the end of the verb. She runs. One more. I'm going to spin the wheel. I don't know if you can do it, Fatima, with this verb. Teach. Be careful. Teach ends in CH. Teach. For example, I teach, you teach, he, Fatima, can you do it? He
Teaches.
teaches. That's
Teaches.
the sound exactly. We add an ES, we add ES at the end of the verse. So he teaches, she teaches.
Teaches.
Very good, teaches. We have three sounds. We practice that also. Very good. Let's continue. One more verb. I'm going to spin the wheel, and here comes fix. Fix with when something is broken. I fix my computer. You fix your computer. He
He fixes
his computer. She,
fixes computer.
her computer.
Her
Su computadora, her computer. Very good. This is the last one. Buy. When we go shopping, we buy many things. So I buy, you
Buys.
buy, he
Vices.
Vice.
buys with an S only because this
Buys.
verb, Antonio, this verb ends with a vowel plus Y, not consonant plus Y, okay? So we add only the S. He buys or she buys. Very good, Fatima. Excellent job. Let's continue now. Now we are moving on to the book. Remember, we are in unit number 4. Let me erase my drawing. We are in unit number 4. Everyday life. We are talking about different activities we do during the day, during the morning, or in the afternoon. We are describing our typical morning. Also, we are talking about routines and answer yes no questions. Today, we are going to study about how to sound more natural when answering questions. Not only yes or no, but giving more information to sound more natural and also to sound more friendly. Okay? And also use well as an strategy to give us time to prepare our answers. Okay, this is what we have learned. This is the question. What is your typical day like with different activities? Now, for example, in my case, my typical morning, 3 activities. I wake up, I take a shower, and I start work. 3 activities. What about 3 activities from you, Carolina? What is
I
your typical day like?
I wake up.
Wake up.
I get up.
Mhm.
I take a shower.
Okay.
I get dressed. I go to work.
Very good.
I have breakfast.
Okay. You have breakfast, then you go to work. Very good, Carolina. 3 activities. Antonio, what is your typical morning like? Antonio, are you there, Antonio? Think about your
Morning.
answer, Fatima. Yes, in the morning. Your typical activities
Uh,
in the morning.
I may you, what? O como dice aquí? May you? May I?
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Um, puedo decir, I have breakfast.
Okay, I have breakfast. Very good. Where is that? Yes, right here. I have breakfast.
Mhm.
One more.
Get this it? No?
I get dressed.
Rest.
Yes, very good. Antonio doesn't take a shower. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay. Fatima, what about you? What about your activities? Things that you do in the morning.
And I wake up.
Hmm.
I have breakfast.
Very good.
And answer emails. Bueno, en este caso sería answer homework.
WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Those are typical activities we do. Very good, Antonio. Very good, Fatima. Very good, Carolina. We remember about subject pronouns to make sure when we use he, she, or it, we modify the verb. Okay. Work, normal verb for he or she or it works. We add an S. When the verb ends in a consonant plus Y, we add, we remove the Y Right here, the Y loses, we lose the Y. We change the Y to an I and add ES. So study becomes studies. I study, you study, he studies, she studies. Verb ending consonant plus Y. Study, cry, try, spy, fly changes to cry, changes to cries. Try, tries. Spy, spies. Fly, flies. Verbs ending O, SH, CH, X, or double S, we add ES to the verb. For example, go changes to goes. What about this verb? Do. Do changes to what?
Does. Does.
Does. Do plus es, and the sound is does. Very good. Wash, washes. Watch, watches. Mix, mixes. Kiss, kisses. So that's the way we change the verb. We conjugate the verb for these pronouns he, she, or it, or the name of a person, one person in this case. And we saw this video. Remember the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, this is a video with an explanation about the use of the third person in singular. The pronouns changes and the spelling rules are applied to the verbs. For example, here, the pronouns. First person, second person, third person he, third person she, third person it. Now, for third person, play, I play. Well, I'm not third person. I play. One more. You, in your case, you play. He,
Plays.
she,
Plays.
Place.
it,
Plays.
Place.
but we play, you play, they play. Only for third person. Only for third person, singular, I mean in affirmative. Only affirmative sentences, nor negatives. Okay? These are the rules. One more time. Here are the pronouns. First person, you, we, and they. For these pronouns, the verb does not change. But for he and she or it, the verb changes. Let's look some examples. For example, I eat, he eats. Now you repeat. I what?
I
I
drink.
drink.
I drink. He
He
drinks.
he drinks. Very good. What about the next verb? Read. You
Read,
read.
you read,
He reads.
you read,
He reads. Very good. Write. I write. You write. We
you
write. They write. But he
Right.
writes. We add an S to most verbs. Now the examples with SH, with an X or CH. We wash. We wash the dishes. He
Watches.
watches,
washes. I fix.
Fixes.
He fixes.
yes,
We watch TV. She
Watches.
watches TV. Pass, also a verb ending S or double S. I pass the ball. You pass the ball. We pass the ball. They pass the ball. Now you do it. One, two, three. He
He passes the ball.
passes the ball. She,
Passes the ball.
it.
Passes the ball.
Very good. For these endings of verbs, we add es. For do, changes to does. For go, changes to goes. And these are only the two verbs that end in an O. No more verbs. Only do, only go. Very good. Questions? Here, let me go back. This is for consonant plus Y verbs. A consonant ending Y. For example, one more time, study becomes studies. Cry becomes cries. Worry becomes worries. And fly becomes flies. Study, estudiar. Cry, llorar. Worry, preocupado. Fly like Superman. I fly, Superman flies. Okay? And there's where we are. This is lesson C. We are going to start lesson C today. Let's just review a little bit the workbook. I really hope you are practicing in the homework, in the workbook. Remember, this is practice. And we have done some practice. For example, here in this exercise, we conjugate the verbs in the box. Kathy gets up, her son gets up. She exercises, her son plays games. She listens to the radio. Can you read this one, Carolina? Number 4.
She and her coworkers eat breakfast
Eat
together.
breakfast, because here we are not talking only about this lady. We are talking about she and her coworkers. So the pronoun here is they. And for they, we don't change the verb. Now here, number 5. Can you read it, Antonio, please? Can you read number 5?
Kate
Kathy.
checks, Kathy checks her email, reads other brass facts.
Right after breakfast. Yes, very good. She checks. Or Kathy, we can use the pronoun or we can use her name. For example, we can say she checks emails. Well, we know the name. Kathy checks emails. This is very important. The pronoun substitutes the noun. Number 6. Fatima, can you read number 6? This is the correct one, okay? Reads. Can you read it, Fatima, please?
Her boss reads the newspaper at work.
Exactly. Her boss reads. This is her boss. The pronoun is he because he's a man. In this case, she is Kathy. She reads the newspaper, maybe. But in this case, we are talking about her boss. Let me erase this one. Okay, let's continue with some examples. We answer this activity. I hope you complete the exercise. This one was for you to practice. For example, I don't know, Carolina, if you have number 4, you have to change it to change the sentence from affirmative to negative. In this case, we did the examples here. Affirmative, Kathy checks her email before breakfast. Negative, Kathy doesn't check her email before breakfast. Number 4, what is the answer for number 4 in negative?
Kathy,
Kathy's
son,
Kathy's son,
son,
okay,
doesn't
doesn't, very good, doesn't what?
his homework.
Doesn't,
Doesn't his homework.
doesn't, um, very good. One thing, here we have homework. This is an affirmative sentence. Kathy's son does his homework. This is for third person. But in the negative, we always say doesn't, because doesn't means no. So in this case, we need to write down the verb. Kathy's son doesn't do his homework. Okay. It seems like that we are repeating the verb do, but is not. Okay. Here, remember, doesn't means no. So do the homework needs to be complete. We need to write down do his homework. So Kathy's son doesn't do. This is not a repetition. This verb is a complete verb. Do the homework. Remember? I do the homework. Negative for I do the homework. This is affirmative. The negative is I don't do the homework. Okay, is it clear? It's important. Do the homework. It's a must to use do. Let me write it down with the boxes for letters right here. For example, I do the homework is affirmative. I do the homework. But in the negative, I write down the subject, I, then negative don't to say that I this a no, I don't do the homework. I don't do the homework. So it's not a repetition, it's a complete sentence, okay? So doesn't here, it's followed by the verb. For example, here, check this out. Doesn't get. We have get again. We need to write down get. Number two, doesn't check. Check is right here. So we need to write down check. Don't talk. Talk goes again. The negative is here. So for Kathy's son, we introduce the negative. This is the no, the negation. Kathy's son doesn't. We use do his homework. Is it clear, Carolina? Is it clear, Fatima? Antonio? What about Kathy and her boss? What is the negative for Kathy and her boss? Help me, anybody. Kathy and her boss. Remember, this is for a negative. Yes, yes, Fatima?
don't
Don't, don't,
Don't
eat
eat
don't, don't
fast
eat. Exactly. Don't eat breakfast
breakfast
together.
together.
They don't eat. This is the negative only. For number six, Antonio, do you have number six? Kathy's
Kathy
boss
not plays
for
play
negative. Now it's negative. Remember negative.
don't not
Kathy's boss,
bones
okay. The
don't
negative
not
doesn't or does not, very good. Doesn't what?
play
Exactly.
play computer
Doesn't
game.
play computer games. I'm shorting the verbs. Estoy haciendo cortito las oraciones, ¿eh?
Okay.
So, Kathy's boss doesn't play computer. We don't say doesn't plays because here doesn't is the third person. Is the conjugation, the negative. We don't change the verb when the sentence is negative. So, Kathy's boss plays computer games. The negative is Kathy's boss doesn't play computer games. Okay, remember this is just an exercise to change from affirmative to negative. Any questions here? Any doubts? Let's continue to the next exercise. We did this. We conjugate the verbs that we have in the box. For example, right here in the brackets. Guess what I have? With what? I have a new job. It's hard work. I get up because the verb is here and I work. My boss is nice. We are talking about the third person, my boss. He's French and he study changes to studies. He studies English at night. He does his homework in the coffee shop. I help him. These are conjugated verbs. We solved this in class. You have the answers for this, Carolina, right? And also Antonio. Fatima, you may have an imprint pad or a screenshot if you want to have the examples. You can get a screenshot from your computer to get the examples. Now, exercise 3, it says typical morning activities. In this activity, we need to match the verbs with the words. For example, do my homework. What about study? Study, what is the answer?
Study English.
Study English, very good. Check.
Check my email or message.
Exactly. Listen.
Listen to the radio.
Exactly. Listen to the radio. Drive.
A car.
Drive a car. Play.
Play games on the computer.
Very good. Read.
Read a book
Read a book. Go
on the internet.
on the internet. So let's conjugate the verbs here for third person. Okay? These verbs right here. I want you to practice a little bit to change these verbs for he, she, or it. For example, do homework, does homework. Study,
Do homework.
Study English.
studies. We are changing the
English.
verb for third person. Studies English. Let's do it again. Let's practice because we are using he, she, or it. Remember, he, she, it. We need to add an s to most verbs, or es for some verbs, or ies for verbs ending consonant plus y. For example, I do my homework. He does his
Does.
homework, or he does homework. You study English. He
He study.
Studies.
he studies English. I check email. She
Checks.
Check email.
she checks emails. I listen to the radio.
He listens to the radio.
He listens to the I drive a car. She
Drives.
Drive.
drives a car. He
He drives a car.
he drives a car. Very good. Play. I play games. He
Plays
He
a
plays
game.
games.
she
She plays
She
a
plays
game.
a games no, only games.
only games.
O sea, no digas a games, di
Game.
games. Very good. Uh, read. I read a book. You read a book. He,
He reads a book.
very in this case, a book because it's one book. Games is plural. A book. Finally, go. I go on the internet. He
He
Go.
goes.
he goes. Very good, Fatima. He goes. Or
She goes.
she goes on the internet. Very good. This exercise right here was about writing your morning routine. Did you do it, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, very good. Did you do it, Antonio?
Yes.
Very good. What is your number three, Antonio? Your routines.
Yes.
I what? Give me one of your routines for number
I
three.
don't. I don't.
I don't. Okay.
I my in in read.
I don't read.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Carolina? Number four. One activity you do or don't do.
I listen to the radio in my car.
I listen to the radio.
Radio, like you
In
say,
my what?
in my dry car.
In my car. In my car. Or you can say, I listen to the radio when I drive. Okay, I listen to the radio when I drive. What about you, Carolina? Give me one activity you do in the morning. Any activity.
I drive.
Oh, sorry, I say Carolina is for Fatima. Sorry, Carolina. Sorry, my mistake. Fatima, can you say one sentence about an activity you do in the morning? Only one.
Mm, utilizo el don, ¿verdad?
If it's negative, yes. Si
Okay.
es negativa, sí. Here, activities you can do in the morning, maybe. These are some examples.
Ay, ay, no se me viene ninguna. Mm, I to feed the dog.
I feed the dog. Okay. I feed the dog. And that's the exercise to give some examples of your activities in the morning. In lesson B, we check routines also. And in this exercise, you were supposed to select activities that are fun for you or activities that are not fun for you. For example, fun, play sports. What is another fun activity from
The
these
house.
examples? Pardon me?
Clean the house.
Clean the house. Clean the house
Fun. Not fun.
is a fun activity for Carolina. No? Not fun?
No, no fun.
Ah, very good. Not fun. Very good. What about check email? Fun or not fun?
Fun.
Okay, fun. Do homework.
Fun.
Really? Okay. What about for you, Fatima? Is it fun to do homework or not fun?
En algunas, en algunas.
Okay. What about you, Antonio? Do homework fun or not fun?
No fun.
Not fun. Okay. Do the laundry.
No fun.
Fun, not fun. Okay. Do the laundry is not fun.
Fun.
Not really. Eat snacks.
Fun.
Fun.
Get up early.
No fun.
Not fun. Go shopping.
Fun.
Fun.
Fun. Make phone calls.
Fun.
fun,
Okay. Play sports is already. Take a class.
fun,
Ah, you better have fun. What about you, Fatima? Take a class. Fun or not fun?
And
Okay. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Antonio. What about text friends? Fun? Not fun.
Fun.
Fun. Okay. Watch TV.
What's fun?
Okay. Well, yes. Sometimes it's very fun to watch TV, but not the news. Also, in this activity in part B, you write the days of the week that you do the activity. For example, Sunday, I go shopping. Monday, maybe the activities, the normal activity, I go to work or I go to school. Well, maybe in September we all go back to school, Maybe. Tuesday, what is your activity on Tuesday, Antonio? Did you do this part? ¿Hiciste esta parte, Antonio? Okay, what is your activity on Tuesday? Do you have something, Carolina, for
I go
Tuesday?
to movie.
I go to the movies. Very good. This is on Tuesday, 2 for 1. Ah, very good. What about Thursday? This is another day in Acapulco, very famous. Thursday. What activities can you do on Thursday?
I want to go party,
I
go
go
to party,
to a party. Okay, maybe I will say, I go to eat pozole in Acapulco. Maybe Antonio go to eat mole in Puebla. Okay, Antonio? Well, this is the activity. You're supposed to write some activities and the days. What are the days of the week? Here we have Sunday, Monday. What is this one?
Thursday,
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. What about number 4?
Wednesday,
Exactly. Wednesday. Then we have Thursday. Finally,
Tuesday.
Monday,
Friday.
Saturday,
Friday and
Saturday,
Saturday. These are the days of the week. Also, let's remember that we have the 7 days of the week. We have weekdays. Weekdays are the days in the middle of the week. For example, here. For example, days of the week are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because these days are in the middle of the day. Sunday and Saturday are the weekend. Remember? The weekend. 2 days for the weekend. We have weekdays, 5 days, and we have the weekend, 2 days only. Can you repeat the weekdays, please? 5 days. 1, 2, 3.
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Okay. No, Saturday is the weekend.
Oh,
So only the weekdays, 5 days. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Monday,
Monday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Wednesday.
Friday.
Friday,
And that's it. Now the weekend. We have 2 days on the weekend. 1, 2, 3.
Sunday,
Sunday,
Saturday.
Saturday,
Very good. 7 days of the week. 5 weekdays and 2 days on the weekend. The weekend is Saturday and Sunday. By the way, here you need this was another activity using time expressions like these ones. Remember the time expressions right here. Time expressions help us to say the time or when do we do the activities. For example, on the weekends, meaning that you do the activity on Saturday or on Sunday, maybe after work or a class. Here, every day means that you do the activity the 7 days of the week. What activity do you do the 7 days? In my case, I take a shower every day. Yes, I take a shower every day. What about you, Carolina? What is your everyday activity?
I eat
Mhm.
every day.
Every day, very good. Yes, because we need to eat. What about you, Carolina? What is your everyday activity?
Um,
No, no, Carolina, no, sorry. Fatima. My mistake. Now it's for Fatima. Sorry, Carolina. Fatima, what is your everyday activity? Something that you do every day.
Mm, I,
Antonio, think about your activity. Yes, Fatima?
I
Remember
do
the
a
routine?
homework.
I do homework. I do homework. Very good, Fatima. What about you, Antonio? What activity do you do every day? Antonio? Antonio! Maybe he went for a coffee. And also, here we have another expression on Saturdays, meaning that you do the activity only one day, in this case, Saturdays, or in the afternoons, or at night. These are expressions of time, okay? We are going to stop here because we need to continue on the book in order to answer this, okay? Now, here is where we are. We practice these activities. Now we are in lesson C. Are you there? Please, everybody, go to page number 38. Here we have a conversation strategy to practice to sound more natural because we are going to say more than yes or no. Yes or no is correct, but we are going to say more things to sound more friendly or natural. What is the title? Can you read the title, Fatima? This is the title.
Do you work out every day?
Work. What means workout? Workout. Workout means to do something like
Ejercicio.
exactly. Do you work out every day? In my case, well, the answer could be yes. Yes, I do. And this is correct. Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Antonio left. Maybe it's the internet. So we have two answers here. These two answers are correct. But in order to sound more natural and friendly, we can give more information. Can you ask me this again, Fatima, can you repeat the title, please?
Do you work out? Do you work out every day? Every day?
Well, sometimes I work out, not every day. Some days I do, some days I don't. You see, I didn't say yes, I do, or no, I don't. I gave you more information, and that's to sound more natural. Here we have two people chatting. Where are they? Where do you think they are? Can you see the picture? Where are they?
Ejercicios en el gimnasio.
Exactly. They are at the gym. They are working out. Here, they are at the gym. What do you think they are talking about? What are they talking about? ¿De qué estarán hablando? What are they talking about? Movies? Food? Diets? We are going to hear the conversation that is here, and I want you to check out the responses. You see, it says here how Celia and Andy answer the questions. So they show different ways to answer a question. Okay, please let me know if you hear the audio.
Page 38. Lesson C.
Do you hear the audio? Very good. Lesson C.
Do you work out every day? 1. Conversation strategy. Saying more than yes or no. B. Listen. What do you find out about Celia? How about Andy?
Hi, I see you here all the time. Do you work out every day?
Well, I come here before class.
Oh, are you a student?
Yeah. Well, I'm a part-time law student, and I work at a TV station too.
A TV station? Really?
Yeah, I'm an intern. So, do you come here every day?
Uh-huh. I run here from home every morning.
Oh, so do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
So you run 10 miles a day? Wow.
Okay. Here we have information about Celia and Andy. What is Andy's occupation? Andy, what is Andy's occupation?
He's student and work TV station.
He's a law student and he works at a TV station. What about Celia? Do we know
No,
what is Celia's occupation?
no dice.
No, it doesn't say. Okay. What is her exercise in the morning? About Celia. What is her exercise in the morning?
From home every morning.
Exactly. She runs from home every morning. Okay. Now I want you to see about the responses for each question. Number one, do you work out every day? The answer, yes, I do. No, I don't. Is correct? No. The answer is more information. Well, I come here before class. Ah, you see, Andy respond with more information. Not only yes I do or negative. No, I don't. Andy is giving more information. Question number 2. Are you a student? The answer, yes I am. No, I'm not. Is correct? No. I want you to see that Andy is giving more information. Are you a student? Can you read the answer, Carolina, please? I'm going to be Celia and you are going to be Andy. Oh, are you a student?
Chair, where I am a part-time class student and I work at a TV station too.
Uh-huh. You see, it's a long answer. More, more than yes or no. The answer yes or no is correct, but Andy is giving more information. And Celia says, a TV station? Really? Yeah, yeah. And Andy asked a question. Please, Fatima, answer the question. So, do you come here every day?
I run, I run here from home every morning.
Ah, you see? Normal answer, yes, I do. Or no, I don't. So you come here every day? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. That's a normal answer. Is correct. But Celia is giving more information to sound friendly. Because imagine that you ask a person, uh, do you want to eat? Yes. And that's it. Are you hungry? No. And that's it. No, you are giving more information. Do you want to eat? Oh, yes, I want to eat because I'm hungry. I want some enchiladas. Oh, are you hungry? No, I'm not hungry. Well, I am a little hungry, but not many. You give more information to sound friendly. One more question. It says, and Andy says, oh, so do you live around here? What is the answer?
I live about 10 miles away.
She's giving more information. No, I live about 10 miles away. And she runs 10 miles a day. That is a wow. Okay, check the answer here. Oh, so do you live around here? No, no, I don't. No, no, I live about 10 miles away. More information. Now, here is the conversation. Check part C. In this part, we are going to find two good answers for each of these four questions. The two answers are not simple yes or no. The answers are answers to sound friendly. For example, number 1, do you live around here? See, well, I live about 2 miles away. What is another answer that we can use to sound more friendly? Check the answers. A, well, I work at a store on the weekends. No, I'm from Chicago originally. No, I'm only a child. No, I don't. I live in Oaktown. Yeah, I have a part-time job at a restaurant. Yes, I am, but my parents are from Turkey. Yes, I have a sister. What is a good answer for do you live around here? A, B, D, E, F, G, or H? Check the answers. What is a good answer? Because we have C. Well, I live about 2 miles away. Do you live around here?
E.
E. Very good. No, I don't. I live in Oaktown. What you need to do is to identify the other answers for these lines. So you are going to use these questions and write the letters on the lines. Are you ready to do it? Can you do it? Try to identify the two answers you can use for these questions, okay? I am going to give you 2 minutes. Go ahead, 2 minutes. Thank you, Fatima. Let's give a minute to Carolina.
One moment, teacher.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ready, teacher.
Ready? Okay. Number 2. Do you have a job? Uh, Fatima.
A.
Well, I work at a store on the weekends. Very good. What is the other answer, Carolina?
F.
F. Very
No,
good. You see,
I
do you
have
have a
a
job?
part-time.
Yes, thank you. Can you repeat the answers for letter A, Fatima? One, two, three.
Well, I work at a store on the weekends.
Very good. Can you say letter F, Carolina?
Yeah, I have a part-time job at a restaurant.
Very good. Very good job. You see here, normal answer, yes, I do, or no, I don't. But we are giving more information. Number 3, are you from here originally? What is this answer? Do you have the answer, Carolina, for number 3?
B.
B, excellent. No, I'm from
No,
Chicago originally. Very good. What is the other answer, Carolina? Digo, Fatima.
G.
G, very good. Can you read your answers? Carolina, letter B?
yes, I am, but my parents are from Turkey.
Turkey. Okay, what about you, Fatima? Letter B?
No, I'm from Chicago originally.
Very good. Originally.
Originally.
Originally. Don't worry, don't originally. And finally, number 4. Question. Do you have brothers and sisters? Fatima?
D.
D. No. I'm an only child. Carolina?
H.
H. Yes, I have a sister. Very good. And with these examples, we sound more natural and we are being or we sound more friendly to people. Let's see more about this. It's to sound like more friendly here. Do you work out every day? No, yes, I do something. In part 2, it says strategy plus. Now we are using this little word. Well, in Spanish could be bueno, bien, because this word is helping us and giving us more time to think. It's like the relojito when AMLO is speaking. For example, yes, and tick tock, tick tock. You are having more time to prepare your answers. Remember AMLO when he's speaking? He's very slow. Yes, we are going to help everybody. And then tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Well, we are going to do this. This word is helping us to think about the answers. Not a simple yes or no, but more time to think. Now, for example, here, one more time. Can you read the question here, Fatima?
Do you work out every day?
Can you answer, Carolina?
Well, I come here before class.
Exactly. Well, I come here before. Not only yes or no. And check this out. Well, it's a very common word. It's one of the top 50 words, so is very useful and is used by many Americans. Here in part A, we have an audio. I am going to play the audio. It says, match the questions with the responses. And then we are going to listen to the audio to check our answers. For example, right here, number one, it's already done. Are you from a big family? Letter E. Well, I have two brothers and a sister. Please match number 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the other answers. Try to match them. And then when you finish, we are going to listen to the audio, okay? So try to match the questions with the answers. 1 minute. Letter A, well, I don't play sports. B, well, not every day. C, well, I like a lot of doctors. D, well, not every day. And more information. We are going to talk about this. Let me know when you're ready, okay? Thank you, Fatima.
Ready, teacher?
Thank you. Okay, ready, Carolina? Very good. Number 2, this is for you, Carolina. Do you work a lot?
A. Well, I
A,
don't play sports.
do you have different? Well, before we continue, let's listen to the audio, okay? And you check your answers. Here goes.
Page 39. 2.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
Very good.
Strategy plus. Well, A. Match the questions with the responses. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Are you from a big family?
Well, I have two brothers and a sister.
2.
Do you work out a lot?
Well, not every day. I go to the gym 2 days a week.
3.
Do you like sports?
Well, I don't play sports, but I watch soccer on TV.
4.
Do you study every day?
Well, not every day. I don't study on the weekends.
5.
Who's your favorite actor?
Well, I like a lot of actors. I don't have a favorite actor.
Okay, so number 2, what is the answer? B. Do you work out a lot? Well, not every day. I go to the gym 2 days a week. Number 3, Carolina, what is number 3? Can you read number 3?
A. Well, I don't play sports, but I watch soccer on TV.
Very good. Fatima, number 4. Do you study every day?
Well, not every day. I don't study on the weekend.
Very good. And number 5, Carolina, who's your favorite actor?
Well, I like a lot of actors. I don't have a favorite actor.
Very good. You see, well is giving us time to think about the answer. It's important to use it, but you can use it or not, but you can sound more natural, gives you time to think, and you sound more friendly also. Okay, now here in this part, we finish part A. Now let's go to part B here in number 3. Listening strategies. It says casual conversations. Carolina, please help me to read the instructions.
Can you guess the missing words in this conversation?
Mhm.
Listen and write what the people say. Then
Listen and
practice.
write what people say, then practice. Very good. Uh, what is the missing word here? Do you text your who? Who do you text to? Your
Cell
huh?
phone,
Here we need to guess the missing words. Here we have a space. What is the missing word?
a
Who do
cell
you
phone,
text? Huh?
a cell phone. Guess
Okay, you use a cell phone, yes. But when you use the cell phone, you send text to people. Who do you
a friend.
text to? Friends. Very good. That's number 1. Do you text your friends? Don't write it down. After this, we are going to listen the audio and check the words missing. It says, not really. Well, on my way home, we are going to see about it. Do you watch a lot of sports and so on? Well, we have here one. Now we are going to listen to the audio. Are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay. Try to listen the word that is missing and write down the word on the gap, on the space, on the blank space. Here goes.
Page 39. 3. Listening and strategies. Casual conversations. A. Can you guess the missing words in these conversations? Listen and write what the people say. 1,
Do you text your parents?
No, not really. Well, on my way home at night, I text and say I'm on my way.
Not really. Well, on my way home,
Night.
very good.
No, not really. Well, on my way home at night.
At night. Number 2.
2,
Do you watch a lot of sports on TV?
Well, I only watch soccer. You know, on the weekends.
Well, I only watch.
Soccer.
Very good, Carolina. Soccer. You know,
Weekend.
on
On
the weekends. Very good. Let's go for number 3.
3.
Do you read the news online?
Yeah. Well, in the mornings. I make coffee and check the headlines.
One more time.
3.
Do you read the news online?
Number 3. Do you need the news?
online.
Online.
Very good. Online. Very good, Carolina. Very good, Fatima. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, in the mornings. I make coffee and check the headlines.
Yeah, well.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the mornings. And what is the last one? It says, I make.
Coffee.
Exactly. I make coffee and check the headlines. Number 4.
4.
Do you play games on the internet?
Yes. Well, I play chess with my friend in the evenings.
Okay. Do you
Play games on the internet.
exactly play games on the internet? Well, yes. Well, I play chess with my friend. Let's listen again. Don't worry. Number 4.
4.
Do you play games on the internet?
Yes. Well, I play chess with my friend in the evenings.
In the net.
You play games on the internet?
Yes. Well, I play chess with my friend in the evenings.
Do you play games on the internet?
Yes. Well, I play chess with my friend in the evenings.
Yes. Well, I play chess with my friend in
Evenings.
the evenings. In the evenings means in la tarde noche. En la nochecita. In the evenings. Finally, number 5.
5.
Do you listen to the radio?
Well, I listen to the same show in the mornings, but that's all. Oh, in the mornings. But that.
Do you listen to the radio?
Well, I listen to the same show in the mornings, but that's all.
Well, I listen to the same show.
In the morning.
These are also time expressions to say the time or the time of the day when someone does an activity. Example here. Do you text your parents? Do you send a text to your mom and dad? No, not really. Well, on my way home at night, I text and say, I'm on my way. So, for example, Carolina, do you watch novelas on television?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's the simple answer. Now, more information.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Mhm. Well,
Well,
I sometimes see La Rosa de no sé qué, and I am crying for the hero. No, no, just kidding. You see, more information. Okay, one more question. Do you play games on the internet, Carolina?
um, no, I don't play games on internet.
Okay, what about you, Fatima? Do you like sports?
No, no, I don't. Well, in the school, practice sport volleyball.
I practice. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Okay. This is lesson C. Tomorrow we are going to start lesson D. Any questions up to here? Any questions? Any doubts about this lesson? Let's check the workbook, the practice before we go. Here we are in everyday life, unit 4. What's your week like? Now this question, it's about all the days of the week. And let's complete the conversations using the verbs given. Here we have the verbs. We are only to choose the correct one. Okay? For example, Cecilia says, what's your week like, Eduardo? Do you go to work every day? Eduardo says, well, no, I
Don't,
don't
Don't.
or I doesn't.
don't,
I don't. No, I don't. More information. Can you read the information, Fatima?
I, I work at home on Fridays.
Now you, Carolina. Really?
What about on the weekends? Does you
Does you?
do
Do.
do do do
Do you what?
do you work
Exactly. Do
then
you work
then
then too? Fatima.
Yes, I do,
Mhm.
but I don't like. I like it. What about you? Does you
Does you?
do you and your husband
Husband
goes
goes?
goes
You and your husband goes?
goes?
No.
No.
Go. Because it's you and your husband together. It's not he or she.
Oh,
Together.
sí, sí.
Okay. So can you repeat the question, please?
Do you and your husband go to work every day?
Okay. Now, Carolina. Yes, we.
yes we do
You see? Yes, we do.
but use Monday on Friday. We clean the house on the weekends. Um, oh, and we go to soccer game.
Very good. Fatima, your son.
Oh,
Your son. Only one. Son.
does
Exactly. Does your son
play soccer?
play soccer? Exactly. Play only, no plays, because here is the conjugation, is a question. Carolina?
Yes, he does.
Mhm. Very good. Yes, he
He's
does.
on the school team.
Very good. Yes, Fatima?
¿Por qué no se pone plays?
Okay, good question. We change the verb only for affirmative sentences. Only affirmative sentences. No negative, no questions. Okay? Because in the question, we are using the auxiliary does. So, when it's a question, we don't change the verb. We don't add the s. No, this is incorrect. Does your son play? Never. Does your son plays? No, that is incorrect. Okay, Fatima?
Entonces se utiliza cuando no se utiliza la S.
Negative or
Ajá.
questions.
Ok,
Only affirmatives.
ok. Thank you.
You're welcome, Fatima. Thank you. That's a good question, Fatima. Very good. Because, yes, your son plays soccer. Negative, your son doesn't play soccer. Question, does your son play soccer? It's a very good question. Let's continue. So, yes, he does. Uh, can you read again the question, Fatima? Sorry, Carolina, the answer. Can you read the answer
Does
again?
does your play?
No, just the answer. The answer. Cecilia.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yes, he does. He's on the school team.
Very good. Question.
Does your son play
Exactly. Does your son play? It's the same question. Yes.
any sport?
Any sports? Eduardo, or this case, Fatima? No, he
Doesn't.
exactly doesn't. It's a negative answer. He,
Game
He
on
plays games on his computer.
very good. Now, in this activity about you number two, you are going to practice about completing questions and write an answer with your information. For example, do you take a class at night? Yes, I do. And then more information. I take a Spanish class on Monday evenings, los lunes en la noche. Question, your father, what is the correct one? Do or does your father?
does
Does.
does does
Does your father, the laundry? Does your father the laundry?
Go.
Do, very good, yes. Does your father do the laundry on the weekends? Think about your father. Does your father do the laundry? What is
no
the
I don't.
answer?
No I don't.
No, but your father. No,
I doesn't. No
he
he doesn't.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. He never does the laundry. You give more information. No, he doesn't. He never does the laundry. And you complete 3, 4, and 5 with your own information, or you can invent information. Okay. Uh, Now in lesson C, do you work out every day? Saying more than yes or no. In this activity, letter A, you have to complete the conversation using these phrases to sound more friendly or natural. For example, number 1 is done. Hi, are you okay? You look lost. Hello, where is room 106? Do you know? I'm new here. I'm late. Let's continue. Yeah, it's right over there next to the cafeteria. Thanks. So, do you work here? Yes, I do. What
I
is the
work,
correct one?
I work
Let's
part-time in the cafeteria.
exactly. And you're going to select the answer and write the answer on the blank spaces. This is for you, and we are going to check this tomorrow. When you finish this activity, you are going to check true or false about these sentences. For example, this is um, Mike and Yumi. Mike and Yumi, are they friends? Mike and Yumi are friends. No, because Yumi is new. So they are not friends. And you are going to select true or false depending on the question. For example, Mike works in the cafeteria, true or false?
False.
False. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's right over there next. Thanks. So you work here? Yes, I do. I work part-time
True.
in the cafeteria. So one more time. Mike works in the cafeteria. True or false?
True.
True, it's true. Okay. So you are going to select this box. True. And then you check out 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You do it by yourself as a practice. And this part, again, about you, check about the example. It says, unscramble the question. Unscramble means poner en orden. Scramble, revueltos. Unscramble, poner en orden. Unscramble the questions. Then answer the questions. Write more. You see, again, write more than yes or no. More information. Use well if you need to. For example, number one, leave you around to here. Now, this is scramble. But here is unscramble. Do you live around here? What is an answer? Well, no, I don't. I live uh, far. No, I live 10 miles away. 10 miles away. Vivo a 10 millas. It's just an example. But you are going to write more than yes or no. Well, no, aquí missing one L. Well, no, I don't. Now you are going to put in order the words to create questions for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you are going to do it everything, okay? From number 2 to 8. And that will be all for today. So what have we learned today? We reviewed the question about what is your typical day, some daily routines, activities you do every day, the pronouns and how to change the, the verb for he, she, or it, the rules, the video, and also the rules for consonant plus y. Here, let me show you, you can have an imprint or maybe a screenshot about more words that only yes or no, more answers. So you can change yes for all right, by all means, certainly, exactly, naturally. These words all mean yes. This is an affirmative answer. Or ways to say no, definitely not, nay, never, nix, not really, no way, probably not, more ways to say no. This is no. Okay, we are going to review these examples tomorrow so you can sound more natural when you are speaking. And also, we learn how to use well to give us time to think the answer, okay? So we can have more time thinking like AMLO. Well, AMLO is TikTok, TikTok. You are giving more time to think using well, okay? Any questions? No?
Sure.
Fatima?
Teacher,
Yes?
relacionado con la actividad, pero la semana pasada hubo examen, ¿no? Y yo no pude.
Ah, yes. I will send you the exam. Te mando el examen.
Ok.
See? Okay, don't worry. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming. Just give me a second.